First game against the Tars, mate. How'd you pull up afterwards?
Oh yeah, it was good. It was a bit of muggy out there, so even though it was rainy, so yeah, pull up alright. It was just a bit cramp on both legs, so I had to come up. But yeah, it was good.
Easy as. And how's the mood after that win? It seemed like the boys were pretty pumped up.
Yeah, the boys were really pumped up, especially games against the Waratahs. You know, we wanted to start off our home game with a win, especially this season. So yeah, it's a good head up against the Hurricanes this week. So yeah, it's good.
Any particular matchup you're keen to get amongst?
This weekend?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, it's we played the Waratahs on our first game, so this will be our first New Zealand game coming up. So you know, it will be good to test ourselves against one New Zealand team. So everyone's looking forward to the competition. Yeah.
It's been a long time since the Reds have got a win against the Canes, mate. 2013 was the last time Queensland actually got one over them. Do you talk about that hoodoo at all? Do you know the history behind that record?
No, I just heard it now. Yeah, we were just reviewing our game from the weekend yesterday. So not that he said it now. So yeah, just realised we haven't beaten them in a long time. So yeah.
So do you take anything away from last year? I know round one up in Townsville, bit of a tough game up there, 47-13. Do you remember anything standing out about that game against the Tars?
No, I can't remember much about it. I think I didn't travel on that game. I was back here doing my rehab with our physio. So yeah.
For yourself as well, with your own performance on the weekend, I think it was credited for 4 carries and 2 of them ended up leading to tries for you guys. I think that leading into the season you said Les really wanted to encourage you to be touching the ball 10, 12 times and making those as many carries as possible and getting involved. Do you still trying to find your feet on how to inject yourself as much as possible, or is it more just the way the game panned out there?
Just the way that it panned out, and the weather didn't help. But in saying that, that's still a goal, trying to get as much carries. But you know, our forwards played most of the ball, and you know, it all worked out well. So you know, if they're mauling like that, you know, we don't really need the ball if they're scoring. So
and the way you and Geordie linked up for that penalty try as well, it was pretty exciting getting Matic footy there. I mean, is that a combination and you guys have really been working to refine?
We've been working during our pre-season training. You know, I remember we done it once here at training, and our physio ran in and he said, you did that at training this week. So you know, it's good to see all the plays like that come up during game. You know, all the hard work during the week, and it just paid off.
What is it like playing outside someone like him? Because sometimes from outside looking in, it seems like even he doesn't know what he's going to be doing until he does it. Like, how do you get a read of when it's time to really be linking up with him?
You know, it's just all about communication. You know, like there's a big 15,000 crowd out there. You know, if I'm hearing comms from the inside, you know, and Jordie's a big player. Like, you know, you give him opportunity, he'll take it. So, you know, just like that kick. You know, everyone's looking forward to that line-up back in our 22, and he's just bang it. So, yeah, he's a good player, Jordie.
What did you make of his first performance of the year at fullback? This is a jersey he seems to have wanted for such a long time, but was stuck playing outside centre. Now that he's had this chance, what did you make of his first effort in that 15?
No, I thought he played well. You know, in saying that, like, everyone played well as well, and he just makes everyone look good. So, you know, like I said before, like this upcoming game will be massive for us. It's the first Kiwi game, so you know that will test us. So everyone's looking forward to it.
Hurricanes pretty high with their line breaks in their first game. Is that something you Vax talk about in terms of whether it's a case of stepping up or maintaining your structures? Is there sort of an approach you go into a game like that?
Yeah, 100%. You know, we've worked so hard this preseason, you know, and our coaches touched on that as well. Their line breaks over the weekend, so you know, we pride ourselves in defense over the preseason in trying to like be better off that. So you know, we're up for the challenge, and so you know, we can only control ourselves this week and focus on ourselves, and whatever comes on the weekend, you know, we'll try and stop it.
You're defence forged for quite a few years in rugby league. Have you been able to bring some techniques or some advice to the players around you?
It's a both different game. You know, I can shoot out in defence. In defence on leagueies, but you know, here you need to stay connect. You know, one shoots up, you know, they get around you, or you know, they get a good quick play the ball. So yeah, not really have changed. You know, I just try myself to try and stay to the system. You know, we've got Brad, who's doing our defense work as well. So he's helping us with that, like to stay connected. You know, help the whole team.
How do you feel that connectivity is out wide in defence, and I suppose in attack also?
It's different. You know, it's different to our last year's system. You know, we usually the last two have to shoot out, trying to avoid them passing the ball over. Whereas this year, like, yeah, we just need to connect and then work together. So, you know, we're working on that. You know, it's not just a one game improvement. Like, we're not gonna be perfect on one game. You know, it's a long season, so yeah, we're still gonna get better on that.
Familiar stomping ground this weekend, Matt, down at Melbourne. Have you got family, friends, any of the Storm blokes coming along to have a watch?
I haven't really spoke to them yet, so but I'm sure, yeah, I've got a couple of mates down there. They're going to come, and I've got my kids as well. So the two boys, I'm really excited for them to come and watch me play in Melbourne. So yeah, really can't wait. Looking forward to it.
The Storm get great support down there, given the Rebels' struggles, and it's the magic round. Would you have a message for any rugby fan who's undecided? You know, you need to get out there and support rugby this weekend in Melbourne.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty much like a magic round. So hopefully, you know, Melbourne's a big sporting city. So you know, be good to see you know, all the Storm fans and even rugby fans turn up. So it'll be good for the game.
How do you think by the time you guys get onto the field, there's a few games prior, how do you think Amy Park will hold up?
Yeah, I remember playing leagues when the Rebels used to play on a Friday, and they used to run the field before we run in. But yeah, hopefully holds up for us. So now looking forward to it. Super round this week.